I was at his home. We were discussing this. And what we were saying to each other, in effect, was that we've got to develop an educational program so that we can develop ongoing leadership and future leadership in the union. And he came up with the notion that we would set up educational centers around the country geographically so that in the regions they would be able to get leadership to these educational centers where people would be taught what we do as a union, what we stand for, what the issues are, etc. In the course of that conversation, his wife May was listening in. She said, in effect, you know, there's one thing missing in your discussion. And Walter said, what's that? She said, the people you're talking about are constantly at meetings, they're away from home, they're traveling here, there, and the other place, they're in negotiations. And as a result, the spouses, in that case the wives, because we didn't have very many women in leadership at the time, they don't, you know, they begin to resent them being away so much. Why don't you establish an education center where the entire family is present so that everybody is getting the flavor of that?
That was May's idea?
It was May's idea, and it was adopted at our convention. Matter of fact, I wrote the convention resolution, and it is called the Family Education Center. And so anyone who attends the center now for educational purposes brings the entire family. We have a children's camp right alongside, and the spouses will attend the educational classes along with their husband or wife.
So there's not the resentment or the feeling the man's off having a wonderful time and the mother's home taking care of the kids living on hot dogs.
That's part of it. The other part of it is that the spouse is getting educated into what the union stands for and is more accepting of what we stand for.
And then can be part of leadership back in the community.
No doubt.
Now, Irv, you're a young, 78 now?
Yes.
What are you planning to do the rest of your life? Or what have you been doing since you retired?
Well, my wife Zelda keeps telling me that I flunked retirement.
You flunked retirement?
Yeah, I've been retired 15 years.
Yeah.
And I've been at Wayne State University ever since. I was invited by the school to come and do whatever I wanted to do. I've been teaching in a master's program in industrial relations. Very, very interesting. Of course, I'm involved in all sorts of activities outside the university as well, speech making, various committees, commissions, etc. How long we'll keep it up, I don't know. Doug came into Wayne 3 years after I did, and we've talked recently about, well, how long are we going to stick around? We haven't made a final decision.
Yeah. I'm somewhat the same problem. I'm trying to cut down from 9 days to 4 days a week.
Okay.
And I guess it's, you're not going to be in a rocking chair.
No, but I have made a commitment, which I haven't kept yet, to my wife, that I'll take 1 day off a week. I haven't done that yet.
Well, that's a good start.
Okay.